Hi everyone, I'm back. It's me, Casey Isabella, and today I wanted to talk about my experience with the blue heron. I think that's the name of it. It's a bird. So the story has to do with the bird that I used to meditate with. Very beautiful, graceful bird. I learned a lot from this bird. Um, so I used to go where I go meditate with the rocks in one part of the park I used to go to had a bunch of waterfalls that flowed through and that I used to go into the waterfall and sit in the rocks and let the water flow all over me to like cleanse my energy and to be with Mother Earth. And I would sit there and meditate, and then there would be this blue herring. I hope I'm saying it. Sorry, forgive me if not saying it right. The gray blue herring, I think it's called. So it has long, skinny legs, real long, skinny legs, and a body, a blue grayish body, and the long neck that comes up with the beak. Um, so I would watch it and not move, and I would stay still. Well, one time I was sitting in the waterfall and I was watching it, and it was on the other side of the water, the creek, the river. And then I'm meditating, and then I open my eyes up a little bit, and he's like even closer. Did it again, open my eyes a little bit, he got closer. I think he got curious on who I was. So he got closer and got closer. And what was beautiful is as I meditated and I stayed still and I stayed patient, and it came up to me and it meditated with me. It was so beautiful. He bowed his head, and it's almost like his head aligned with mine, and would he stayed there with me while I meditated for a while. And I hung out with this bird a lot, and like I would go meditate on another part of the park and just watch him as his feet would glide across the water, as he would stay still, and most motionlessness in the water gracefully to catch his food. And I mean, I could touch him, he was so close to me. And I don't know how many days I hung out with him, just watching him be graceful, and just really vibrate at that bird's level, and to understand how to slow down. I've always been a really fast paced person. It taught me how to be graceful, how to take your time, how to be peaceful in the moment of the here and the now, and to embrace what is around you and live in the moment, and to take in all that is and that all that will be with beauty, and with understanding that he had gifts for me as well. And I fell in love with this bird. So I'd always watch him fly around, and catch fish, and or I would just lay in the grass and watch him all the time. And so one time, so I would go to the park a lot, and I would just end up in that one part just to see, oh, let me go see my bird. How is my bird doing? And then I would go there, and he'll be there. I'll check on him, make sure he's okay. And then sometimes so one time I went there, he wasn't there. So I was like, oh, let me go for a walk. So I went for like a 45-minute walk. And I'm walking around and I'm listening to my music and taking my nice walk, taking, the scenery in and everything. And then I was coming back up on the park that where the bird is always at. And there's a bridge I walked across, and across the bridge is, the bridge, you could see down into the water and see where I hang out at. And when I looked down, I was like, oh my God, oh my goodness, the bird was at where I was meditating the one time in the water, and his head was bowed down where I was at the last time me and him meditated together. And it was almost like he was waiting for me, and it made my heart melt. And I'm like, so I run, and I'm running to get to him, and I'm like, here I come, I'm coming, oh my God, you came to see me. It was so beautiful. I loved it. So I run down there, and I sat with him, and I hung out with him, and just gracefully share my energy with him. And I'm really blessed for that moment, and to been able to get to know him or her, and to learn certain feelings and emotions from the bird, to connect with Mother Earth, because I love her so much. And I am so blessed and lucky to have that. And then sometimes when I would meditate, while I was there, I would open up, and I would take my higher self, and I would make myself an angel and go to my higher place. And then I would make myself like a diamond angel, all over, to connect with that part of the planet, part of where I was at all over, and spread all my love as I'm flying around to heal the planet. I would even, this might sound kind of corny, but I would even meet up with my soulmate that was the same like me, and I would intertwine with him. I know it sounds weird, but it is what it is. I mean, and that we would both meet up together, and that he looked like me, he was a diamond as well, and we would spread when we would separate. So when we would get together, we would fly together, and our wings would come together as one, and we would fly up. And then when we would separate, our wings will open up, he would go one way, I will go the other way. And makes me a little emotional. As we split our rings, our love and our power and our strength for Mother Earth, and for the love for everybody that is here, to spread the love and the peace and the kindness for everybody around. And that's how I like to meditate, and to I have a passion of having the Mother Earth being healed. And I just want to say I'm thankful for you guys that listens, and I want to say I love you guys with all my heart, and I hope you enjoyed my story. I'm sorry it's been a couple of days since I've been on here. Sometimes it takes a little bit, but I just want to say I love you all with my heart, and you guys have a blessed night and a beautiful day, and I love you. Bye. I'm sorry, I forgot a part that I wanted to share with you real quick before this time is up. That after all that happened, I had a dream with the blue heron, and it came in my dream, and it imprinted in me. So I seen her, and in my dream, she came up to me, and she bowed her head to me, and she did like all my other spirit animals. She lined up with my eyes, and she lined up with my DNA and my soul. And I truly believe that her spirit and herself had ended up connecting with me, and she imprinted on me. And I am so blessed that that happened to me. And she will always be with me in spirit. And I am so blessed and lucky that I have got that experience with her. And I love her so much. I love you guys. Thank you.